Hello and welcome back to second lesson in this function series, and it's going to be on composite functions. Okay, so it's just going to be following on from our last lesson on basic functions, looking at something called composite functions. So I'll start as just a quick recap on that. So find the value of f of 3 using the above functions. Question B, find the value of g of 4 using the g function at the top. Okay, so just pause the video now and have a go at those. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at those. And here are the answers. They're red for you. Okay, so composite functions. What are they? Okay. So a composite function, it's basically you put an answer through a function once, and then you put it through another function. Okay, so it's like doing it twice, basically. So an example of that here is fg of x. Okay, so that just means, right, we're going to do g of x first, and then whatever answer we get out of that, we're going to put into f of x. Okay, and again, that might not make much sense at the moment, but when we start having a look at an example, hopefully it will. So here's 4 examples for us to try. So we're going to start nice and straightforward. Fg of 2. Okay, now that means, because the g's next to the bracket first, we're going to do g of 2. Okay, and that's x squared minus 3. So that's going to be 2 squared minus 3, which is 4 minus 3, which is 1. Okay, so now I've done the g of 2 bit. So now I need to do f of whatever my answer is there. So in this case, it's going to be f of 1. And that's going to be 4 times by 1, and then minus 1. So 4 times by 1 is 4. And that gives me an answer of 3. So we've just done it twice. We put it through the g function, and then we grabbed our answer from there and put it through the f function. Okay, why don't you have a go at the second one yourself? So pause the video, and then when you're ready, press play. Okay, so the second one, hg of 9. So again, we're going to start with that g of 9 first. So g9 equals x squared minus 3, so 9 squared minus 3, so that's 81 minus 3, so that's going to be 78. So now we're getting into larger numbers, so we're going to put that into the h function, so h of 78, and that's equal to x over 2, so it's basically just saying we're going to do 78 divided by 2, which is going to give me an answer of 39. Okay, and we're done. So again, we put that through the function twice. Okay, we put it through the g function first, and then took our answer and put it through the h function. Now I might start running out of space for some of these trickier ones here. So gh of minus 12. So we're going to put it through the h function first. So h of minus 12 equals x over 2. So that's minus 12 divided by 2. So that's going to give me an answer of minus 6. So I'm going to take that minus 6 and I'm going to put it into the g function. So g of minus 6 equals x squared minus 3. So minus 6 squared take away 3. Now what happens when I square a negative? Well, it becomes a positive because it's minus 6 times minus 6. So that's 36 take away 3. So my answer is going to be 33. Okay, and the last question, ff of 4. So we're going to put it through the function once, and then put it through again, the same function here. Okay, so f of 4 is 4x minus 1. So here, 4 times by 4 equals 16 minus 1. So my answer there for that first bit is just going to be 15. So now I'm going to do f of 15 4x minus 1. So 4 times by 15, and then take away the 1. So 4 times 15 is going to give me 60, minus the 1, gives me an answer of 59. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so there's 4 examples for you. Okay, and hopefully they match up with the answers there. Okay, so that's just it, sort of typed out in a different format. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense with those 4 examples. So here's some questions for you to have a go at now. Okay, again, a bit like last lesson, probably worth doing 4 or 5 examples here. The red ones are the slightly trickier ones. Okay, but it's basically saying, right, I'm going to do this question here. Now that means I'm going to be using the g function first in that one, because it's the one next to the brackets, and then I'm going to use my answer from that and put it into the f function. Okay, so pause the video, have a go at those questions, and when you're ready, press play. Okay, so here are the answers for those. Okay, so all in blue there are the answers. So just mark them and make sure you've got them correct. So now we've got a bit of a code breaker again, so a bit of a hilarious joke for you to try as well on composite functions. So it starts out nice and easy. Again, you've got your functions over this side. So that first one, fg of 2, so you're going to be using the f and the g function. Now because the g is next to the 2, you'll use the g function first, and then the f function second. Okay, find your answer, it'll match up to a word up there, put it in there, and it'll tell a hilarious joke. Press pause and watch and have a go at those questions, and hopefully you like the hilarious joke. Thank you very much for watching this video, because that's the end of this lesson. Lesson 3 will be looking at doing this a bit more algebraically. Thank you very much.